So, this week for the Sacred Gathering, I wanted to visit a theme that just seems to be coming up in conversation a lot right now. Some of it has been to do with this kind of spiritual formation focus we're working on right now as part of Renovari's Circle cohort. Some of it's just conversations in which people I'm talking to just feel tired and burdened by society and their responsibilities, etc. And I thought it would be maybe a good time to just revisit this question of how are we experiencing our life with God? Is it one that is burdensome? Is it one that is light? So we'll be looking at that popular passage out of Matthew chapter 11 in which Jesus says, "My burden is light, my yoke is easy." And just asking ourselves questions like, what is our view of God? Is that our experience of God? What is our view of ourself and how we relate to the world, etc.? So let me just start out by kind of reading the quotes we'll be looking at, asking some of the questions, and again, I'm mostly looking forward to kind of hearing everyone's thought on these and how we connect these and how we are experiencing God together in these things. So let me start out by just reading these quotes and these questions. So at that time, Jesus said, "I praise you, Father, Lord of heaven and earth, because you've hidden these things from the wise and intelligent and have shown them to babies. Indeed, Father, this brings you happiness. My Father has handed all things over to me. No one knows the Son except the Father, and nobody knows the Father except the Son, and anyone to whom the Son wants to reveal him. Come to me, all you who are struggling hard and carrying heavy loads, and I will give you rest. Put on my yoke and learn from me. I'm gentle and humble, and you will find rest for yourselves. My yoke is easy to bear. My burden is light." Our next kind of quote we're going to be looking at comes from a writer paraphrasing Julian of Norwich's showings, a very famous section of that as well. "When a child is hurt or scared, it runs as fast as it can to its mother for help and hangs on her for dear life. This is how he wants us to come to him, as an unresisting child, freely telling him, 'My kind mother, my generous mother, my dear worthy mother, please forgive me. I have made myself offensive and unlike you. I cannot see how to fix things. I am not able to right these wrongs, unless you guide and help me.' And if we do not immediately find a sense of peace, we can be sure that he is using a mother's wisdom for our benefit. If he sees that it is good for us to dwell a little longer in sadness and to linger with the gravity of our actions, he allows this to go on. But he generously doles out compassion, and he will bring our weeping to a close when the time is right, because he loves us. It is his will and desire that we take a childlike approach, that we find it easy and natural to trust God as a child trusts in its mother's love in all circumstances, both happy and sad. And this is where we find our dear worthy mother, among our fellow Christians, who know his blessings firsthand. He wants us to cling to the faith upheld by the Holy Church, and to give our hope shored up by true understandings of what gives to the communion of the saints. Without this community, an individual may be broken, or at least feel broken, but the whole body of the church is never broken yet, and never will be broken. It endures." And finally, I wanted to include a short quote from Jacques Ellul. "Christians can always strive to do good works and exhaust themselves in religious or social activity, but this will signify absolutely nothing if they do not accomplish the one mission that Jesus charges them with specifically, to be first a sign." So the questions I had for us to discuss on these quotes is, do you think most Christians' views of Jesus' ways are restful, unburdensome, and easy? Why do you think that is? Do you personally experience Jesus' yoke as light and as restful? And how might our views of who God is and how he wants to relate to us affect our experiences of God in the world? How do Julian's views of Mother God contrast with the pictures of God that we've been discussing? What is the place of the Christian community in experiencing Jesus' restful ways? And if we really do live this well, how might it be, in Elul's words, a sign for a burdened world? So I look forward to discussing these ideas and hopefully learning a bit more how we can experience kind of God's rest and God's light, easy yoke.